Hi everyone, we are going to do a reading. This is for all star signs. If you're here, hello and welcome. I feel like there are some messages that are for you. So we are going to have a look. So what I wanted to mention firstly is that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. And then private services I offer are also listed down below and on my website. All my official links are always in the description box of my videos. So, you know, there's private tarot readings with me, rituals to manifest different areas of your life, black magic energy removal, healing work, prayers, things like that. And there's also the intention items, which are handmade, meditated with and saged, which thousands of people have seen results with. Review sections at the bottom of my website. There's also an Etsy store as well, which again is linked down below. And yeah, these are items you won't just find anywhere else because they're handmade, meditated with, saged, and they're all made in-house as well. So yeah, anyways, let's begin with the reading, see what is coming through. I don't know if it's like the screen is lagging a little bit. I don't really know what is happening here. I don't know. Okay. I think it's okay. So there's someone here that's quite emotionally, let's say, unavailable, immature. They aren't always telling you what they feel about you. We also have this, you know, they really hold back. They really keep to themselves. You are pretty sure of yourself. You know what you want in life. You know what you would want to do. You know what you wouldn't do. You know what feels good. You know what doesn't. Like, to a degree, you know who you are as a person. And you get quite kind of frustrated at times not knowing what the other person is doing and how they're feeling and things like that. It can just feel so confusing to you, and you know, you're trying to literally understand everything. There's a lot of reflection happening here. I think that the one thing that I can see is that the love is very deep, especially with the Four of Wands. You know, there's a very strong spiritual connection here between you both. I would say that the only real struggle here is the fact that they do have some issues from their past which really get in the way of how they are in the present, and also how they are towards you in general. You know, they hide a lot of their emotions. I think that they were taught as a child, you know, to hide away from their emotions and not be too emotional. And I think that they have a strained relationship with their parents, you know, and they have some difficulties in regards to feeling invisible when they were a child. And now as an adult, they want control. They want control. They want to feel loved. They want to feel appreciated. And if they don't, then they will take themselves out of situations where, you know, if something feels too much for them, let's say it feels too romantic, it feels too good to be true, they'll take themselves out of that situation before they could potentially be abandoned or made to feel invisible. And they do this, you know, out of the blue sometimes as well with friendships. And I just see here that, you know, they have fear of abandonment, so they have abandonment trauma, which also means that, you know, it's not a case of like, oh, this person doesn't treat me well, so I'm just going to leave. It's more of a case of like, oh, this is going really well. Oh my God, this is too good to be true. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Let me take myself out of it before the other person breaks my heart. I know, it's not a great situation. Oh gosh, it's heavy, you know. I feel a heaviness in my heart right now. Even as I'm talking, I think that so many of you have felt emotional. It's making me emotional. It's heavy. It's really, really heavy. And the reason it's heavy is because it just impacts them so much, but the love they have for you is still there. It's a little bit like layers, you know. Someone can still have, you know, deep love for you, but then it gets covered in this veil of fear and this overwhelming energy. Until they don't work on this top layer of that fear, they can't access, you know, that ability to really do more towards you. It's not because they don't want to do more things towards you. It's because of how they have been programmed, right? If you program something to do, you know, do something a certain way, it's going to do that in that particular way. Childhood, you know, people's childhoods makes such a big impact in regards to how they treat other people, how they are, and what they work and what they do, what they don't. There's so many facets to it, in all honesty. It's not just childhood, but their childhood really has programmed them, okay? So, you know, healing that takes time. It does. What the two of you have is very special. There's no denying that. But, of course, how they act towards you is a result of their childhood. Okay, so you've got Three of Cups. I mean, some of you may be in a third-party situation. I'm not saying that all of you are, okay? Keep that in mind. Remember I mentioned as well they do this with friends as well. If you're in a third party situation, trust me, the minute they feel that things are getting too strong with the other person, I do feel that they will kind of bail out of it and run in the opposite direction. However, if they're dealing with a third party, okay, that is very like, doesn't really challenge them, you know, doesn't really make them feel romantically like obsessed with them, or, you know, and things like that, then of course, you know, they're just stay in a comfortable situation for a little bit longer. But I just feel that, you know, when something is like really strong for them, they find it very hard to handle because they've never dealt with a love so strong, right? Their relationship with their parents, their relationship as in their families were never so strong. So with you, they have something so strong that they don't even know how to handle because they've never had that, right? So when you think about that, it's kind of mind-blowing, right? Like there's no other way I can really describe it except for the fact that if you've never had something to that degree and then all of a sudden you get it, it's confusing, you know? Imagine someone who has never seen like $1 million getting $1 million, right? Like it's overwhelming. It's like, whoa, wait a second, what, how, what, why, you know, what am I gonna do with it? You know, it's really it's a lot to process, a lot to digest because they've been programmed a certain way. And yeah, okay, so look, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. They like you a lot, they care about you. There's a spiritual bond here that I'm picking up on, a soul connection. And you know what? The King of Cups, deep down, they know that you are the right person for them. Deep down, they really like you. They really care about you. They feel that you are genuine and loving and kind. And that you really... Oh, watch what I'm about to say here. So you've got a Queen of Swords and you've got the Ace of Swords. You've got the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You are the love that they've always craved, but never gotten, always denied, okay? You are the love that has always been denied to them by their mother, father, people around them. Now that they've got it, they don't know what to do with it, right? They get scared. They're like, no, this is too good to be true. I'm not deserving of this. But they will heal through this. I believe that they will. I feel there's a real strong reason that they will. They have a lot of love for you. They really care about you, and they feel that you are so genuine to the point where if they try to find somebody like you, it would be very difficult to find somebody like you. So obviously this love that both of you share is really strong. It's beautiful, but yes, it can be very frustrating. Okay, it can be very frustrating. Six of Wands. Here they are. Look, they will come towards you. We see here a traveling energy, an energy of movement. We see also the Two of Cups as well. Your affirmation is a really interesting one. I just got this phrase in my mind, which is, we will prevail. Now, whether that's phrased in the right way or not, I'm not really sure, but I think that's a really great affirmation, you know, like, we will prevail, we will get there, and that's your affirmation. So comment it down below as well, especially if this reading already resonates with you. I actually just wanted to get my positivity flip chart here as well. Let's just see what's coming through. Okay, so it says, not all storms come to disrupt your life, some help to clear your path. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't even know if you can see it. There we go. Okay, sometimes, yeah, storms, especially situations like this, it really opens up your eyes to like how other people deal with trauma, how other people are dealing with things, that you are not the same as another person always in terms of mental and emotional health. You know, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? This might sound a little bit strange, but a lot of people do come to me and they ask me like, why is this person like this? And the truth of the matter is that you are different in terms of the way that you process your emotions. You are different in terms of how you think about things, how you think about others. There are some people that are young souls who've had less past life incarnations, right? And when someone's had less past lives, they aren't as mature, let's say, you know, they haven't gone through that life experience that you have. For example, something that takes them a month to learn could take you, something that takes them a month to learn could take you an hour to learn. There's so many facets again to it. I'm just describing it like a diamond, but it's really, really important to know that just because you feel ready, you feel like, wow, you know, I know exactly what I want, doesn't always mean that the other person feels that way in the sense of being able to move things along in the same pace as you. Because again, there are so many things from childhood and oh gosh, you know, that make a huge, huge difference. So, you know, I can totally understand, you know, feeling frustrated, but remember, I think that you're an old soul. You've had lots of past life incarnations. You've had a lot of past, you know, life experience. You know what you want in life. The problem here is that the person you're dealing with has got difficulties, you know, difficulties from the past in this lifetime itself, and they find it hard to deal with those particular aspects, but they still do have love towards you, okay? Oh gosh, that was a mouthful. Look at that, Lovers, Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. I think, if anything, you need to recognize and realize this person does have love towards you, but it's hidden. The reason why it's hidden is because of everything I literally just mentioned. So hopefully that allows you to kind of understand what's going on with them. Will they come to you? Yes. I think that they will heal. They will work on themselves. They will get themselves together. We have the Six of Cups. See, they will come to you. And essentially, they definitely have some healing to do. Now, I do offer shadow work healing as well, which I do for many people. many people. And it really kickstarts the ability for them to look at their shadow. The shadow is the unconscious aspects of our self, you know, that a lot of people don't ever want to look at because it's too triggering, it's too overwhelming. But doing shadow work healing can be really, really beneficial for things that you want to manifest. So, you know, it can be done for your person. But all the links are down below. The other thing here as well is that, you know, it can take time. I think the main thing here is that they've got to really figure themselves out. And like that quote that I showed you as well, not all storms come to disrupt you, you know. Some are really, really beneficial because they have to clear the path. Otherwise, you would keep going in the same cycle and feel frustrated and overwhelmed. But I think some of you during this reading will understand that, okay, you know what, they have got their own issues going on and it's not all because of me, and I can't constantly, you know, blame myself. Is I think what many of you will also say to yourselves. So that's obviously very important. So this is your reading. Now, of course, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website. I have TikTok as well, where I post short readings on there every single day, and Instagram. Feel free to follow me. All the links are down below, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone.